Hi, my name is Katie, and today I'm going to talk about some of the questions, the top 5 questions that were asked in traffic law. The first question is, I don't really need an attorney if I'm guilty, right? Well, that's a complicated answer, but for now I'm going to say it's wrong, and there are 2 reasons for that. The first is that guilt is actually a fairly complicated question of law, and this is something that's even commonly misunderstood within the legal system. So to use an extreme example, if you have shot and killed someone, you could be charged with murder. However, if you add in the additional facts that when you shot and killed someone, it was 3 a.m., they had broken into your home, this individual is armed and telling you that they want all of your jewelry, they're going to hurt your family, and you shoot and kill them, it changes things. So you may have shot and killed them, but with those facts, you would not be guilty of murder, despite the fact that you would be guilty of killing someone. So that's a pretty extreme example, and we're not generally going to see things like that in traffic law. In traffic law, for things like DWIs, we get into whether or not there was probable cause. So you may have been intoxicated while you're driving the vehicle, but if the whole stop was unlawful, if the officer didn't have adequate grounds to pull you over, you couldn't be proven guilty. So just because you think you may have committed some sort of wrongdoing does not mean you should plead guilty. And you should always speak to an attorney before doing this, because the attorney will be able to advise you of whether or not pleading guilty benefits you in some way, or if there are any defenses or anything like that that you might need to be aware of. Furthermore, another question we get asked is, I'm told if I work with the officer, everything will be okay. I should talk to them, right? Well, it depends. The most important thing for you to remember is that an arresting officer does not have the authority to promise you anything about your prosecution. Only the prosecuting attorney can make promises like that. So it's important that you utilize an attorney to speak to the prosecuting attorney and making sure that your best interests are looked after. Officers can and regularly do lie to people. For example, they pull someone over for a DUI and say, just tell me what happened. Tell me what's going on. Have you been drinking tonight? It'll be okay. And you may actually incriminate yourself and give them the probable cause. So you always want to talk to an attorney before making any statements. If you have any questions about this, please feel free to contact us at the Liger Law Firm today.